Imagine waking up each morning, eager to embrace a new day, only to be pulled back by a tight, clogged feeling in your throat, as if stubborn mucus is clinging on, forcing you to cough endlessly. It's not just a fleeting annoyance. For millions of people in their 60s, 70s, or 80s, this is a daily battle, stealing the joy from simple moments like chatting with loved ones or savoring a morning cup of tea. Have you ever wondered, why does this keep happening to me? Is this just the price of growing older? Pause for a moment, because I have good news for you. This isn't something you have to accept forever. That mucus might be your body's way of whispering, begging you to listen and take action. In today's video, we'll reveal 5 science-backed reasons why mucus keeps showing up every day, along with natural, easy-to-follow solutions to help you reclaim clear breathing and confidence. These aren't empty promises. They're practical solutions designed to fit seamlessly into your life, no matter where you are on your golden years journey. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what's going on, but also be ready to step forward with a lighter feeling each morning. If you're excited to discover these secrets, hit the like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated with our helpful health tips. Now let's dive into the first reason: post-nasal drip from aging sinuses. Have you ever felt an irritating tickle in your throat each morning, like something stuck, making you cough dryly or constantly clear your throat? That could be a sign of a common issue in older adults called post-nasal drip, a silent troublemaker in your respiratory system. As we age, our sinuses undergo subtle changes. The delicate lining inside your nose gradually loses its natural moisture, and the tiny hair-like structures, called cilia, your body's natural cleaners, start to slow down. Instead of pushing mucus out as they did in your younger years, they let it trickle down the back of your throat, creating discomfort, a tickling sensation, or even relentless coughing. A study from Johns Hopkins Medical School shows that about 35% of people over 60 experience this issue, especially during winter months when dry air makes it worse. This condition doesn't just cause physical annoyance. Picture a morning when you want to have a cheerful chat with friends or grandkids, but every few minutes you have to pause to clear your throat. It doesn't just disrupt the moment. It makes you feel self-conscious, as if all eyes are on you. A friend of mine, Margaret, 73, once shared that she stopped attending her club meetings because she was embarrassed about her constant coughing. "I just wanted to feel normal, but this mucus felt like it was holding me captive," she said. Moments like these can erode your confidence, making you pull back from activities you love. Thankfully, you can manage this condition with natural, easy steps. Try placing a humidifier in your bedroom, keeping humidity at 40 to 60% to prevent your nasal lining from drying out. A study from the American Journal of Respiratory Medicine found that proper humidity can reduce post-nasal drip symptoms by up to 50%. You should also raise your pillow or headboard about 10 to 15 centimeters when sleeping. This helps gravity keep mucus from pooling in your throat. Drinking a glass of warm lemon water or caffeine-free herbal tea in the morning is another great way to thin mucus, making it easier for your body to clear it out. Finally, check your living environment. If you use a heater or fan, place a bowl of water nearby to boost natural humidity. These small changes can bring significant comfort. Margaret tried using a humidifier and raising her pillow. Within a week, she noticed the mucus had significantly reduced, and now she's back at her club with a beaming smile. "I no longer worry about coughing during conversations," she shared. You can do the same. With just a few small tweaks, you can start your day with a clear throat and brimming confidence. Try it today and feel the difference. Reason 2. Silent acid reflux during sleep. What if the mucus you cough up every morning isn't coming from your nose or lungs, but from a far more surprising place: your stomach? It sounds strange, but silent acid reflux is a common reason older adults face persistent mucus, often overlooked because it lacks obvious signs like heartburn. As you age, the lower esophageal sphincter, a small valve keeping the stomach acid in place, starts to weaken. When you lie flat to sleep, acid can creep up into your throat, irritating the lining and vocal cords. Your body responds by producing mucus to protect these sensitive tissues, leading to a clogged throat or persistent morning cough. Unlike typical acid reflux, this silent type often doesn't cause a burning sensation in your chest. So many mistake it for allergies or respiratory issues. According to the American Gastroenterological Association, about 25% of people over 65 experience silent reflux, with mucus being one of its most common signs. The impact of this condition goes beyond physical discomfort. Imagine waking up with a hoarse voice or feeling like a lump is stuck in your throat. It doesn't just disrupt conversations, it makes you worry about more serious issues, like infections or cancer. I once met William, 66, who loved telling stories to his grandkids. He shared that mucus made him reluctant to speak, as his voice was often hoarse and he had to pause to clear his throat. I felt like I was losing my greatest joy, he said. Experiences like these can make you avoid social interactions, diminishing your quality of life. You can manage silent reflux with simple changes without relying on medication. First, raise your headboard 15 to 20 centimeters by placing bricks or books under the bed's legs. This helps gravity keep acid where it belongs. Avoid late-night meals, especially within 3 hours of bedtime, and limit acidic foods like tomatoes, oranges, or chocolate. Instead, opt for light meals like oatmeal or steamed vegetables for dinner. Drinking a cup of ginger tea or warm water after dinner can also aid digestion and reduce reflux risk. If you suspect silent reflux, talk to your doctor for a checkup. A study from the New England Journal of Medicine found that elevating the headboard can reduce nighttime reflux symptoms by up to 70%. William changed his habits by raising his headboard and eating dinner earlier. After 10 days, he noticed the mucus nearly vanished, and now he can tell stories to his grandkids without interruption. I feel like I've been set free again, he shared. You can achieve the same. Just by adjusting your sleep position or meal timing, you can wake up with a clear throat and a strong voice. Start today to reclaim your comfort. Reason 3, dry indoor air. Have you ever thought that the air in your own home might be silently causing you to cough up mucus every day? It sounds surprising, but dry air from winter heaters or summer air conditioners can be a major culprit behind the discomfort you're experiencing. As we age, the mucous membranes in our nose and throat become more sensitive, easily dried out due to a natural loss of moisture retention. Dry air, especially from devices like heaters or air conditioners, worsens this condition. When these membranes dry out, your body responds by producing thick, sticky mucus to protect them, much like it tries to moisten a parched surface. But instead of helping, this mucus clings to your throat, causing a clogged feeling and triggering constant coughing. According to a study from the Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology, air with humidity below 30% can increase mucus production in older adults by up to 40%, particularly during cold months or with continuous air conditioning use. This condition doesn't just cause physical discomfort, it impacts your daily life. Imagine having breakfast with your family but constantly pausing to clear your throat or cough dryly. This doesn't just make you feel embarrassed, it might even lead you to avoid conversations or cancel social plans. A friend of mine, Patricia, 75, once shared that she stopped joining her singing group because the mucus caused her to cough constantly, disrupting everyone. I felt like I was bothering people, and it made me not want to go out anymore, she said. Moreover, thick mucus can trap bacteria or dust, increasing the risk of respiratory infections, a more serious concern for older adults. Fortunately, you can improve this condition with simple changes to your living environment. First, use a humidifier in your bedroom and living room, keeping humidity at 40 to 60% to protect your mucous membranes. A study from Stanford Medical School shows that proper humidity can reduce mucus symptoms by up to 60% within a week. If you don't have a humidifier, place a bowl of water near a heater or vent to boost natural humidity. Opening windows periodically, even for just 10 to 15 minutes a day, also improves ventilation and brings in fresh air. Finally, don't forget to drink enough water, about 8 to 10 glasses daily, preferably warm, to keep your membranes moist and thin the mucus. These steps are inexpensive, but can completely change how you feel each morning. Patricia tried using a humidifier in her bedroom and drinking water more regularly. After 2 weeks, she noticed the mucus had significantly reduced, and now she's back with her singing group, full of confidence. I no longer feel like I'm the one disrupting everyone, she shared with a smile. You can achieve the same. With just a small humidifier or a simple bowl of water, you can turn your home into a place that supports your health. Try it today and see the difference. Reason 4. Medications and natural aging. Have you ever wondered if the pills you take every day might be contributing to that persistent mucus? It's a reality many older adults don't expect. But medications and the natural aging process can be reasons behind this discomfort. Many common medications like antihistamines, blood pressure drugs, or diuretics have a side effect of drying out the mucous membranes in your nose and throat. When these membranes dry out, your body responds by producing mucus to protect them, but this mucus is often thick and hard to clear. At the same time, natural aging makes these membranes thinner and less able to retain moisture. Combined with the effects of medications, this creates a perfect storm for persistent mucus. According to a report from the National Institutes of Health, over 40% of people over 65 use at least one medication that can dry out membranes, increasing the risk of excessive mucus production. The impact of this issue goes beyond physical discomfort. Picture yourself at a family gathering, constantly pausing to clear your throat or cough dryly, drawing everyone's attention. This can make you feel self-conscious, as if you're losing your natural ease in conversation. I once spoke with George, 70, who loved telling jokes. He shared that mucus made him reluctant to speak, fearing he'd interrupt others. "I used to be the life of the party, but now I just want to stay quiet," he said. Moments like these can lead you to pull back from activities you love, affecting your quality of life. You can reduce this issue with simple changes. First, talk to your doctor to see if you can adjust the dosage or switch to medications that are less likely to dry out your membranes. For example, some newer blood pressure drugs have fewer of these side effects. Second, use a saline nasal spray available at pharmacies to moisten your membranes, helping to reduce excess mucus production. Avoid stimulants like caffeine or alcohol, as they can further dry out your membranes. Finally, try deep breathing exercises like inhaling through your nose and exhaling slowly through your mouth to stimulate natural mucus clearance. A study from the Journal of Geriatrics found that keeping membranes moist with saline spray can reduce mucus symptoms by up to 45% in older adults. George spoke with his doctor and switched to a blood pressure medication with fewer drying effects, while also using a saline nasal spray daily. After 10 days, he noticed the mucus significantly reduced, and now he's back to telling jokes confidently at gatherings. "I feel like I'm myself again," he shared. You can do the same. A quick chat with your doctor or a small bottle of nasal spray could be the key to breathing easier. Start today. Reason 5. Lifestyle habits. Do you eat late at night right before bed, or forget to drink enough water during the day? These seemingly small habits might be making mucus a persistent problem in your life. Eating late, especially heavy foods like fried or spicy dishes, can trigger your body to produce mucus to protect the digestive and respiratory linings. This is especially true if you eat within 2 to 3 hours of bedtime, as your digestive system slows down when you lie down, allowing food to irritate your linings longer. Additionally, drinking too little water makes mucus thicker and stickier, harder to clear out. In older adults, the body's natural hydration ability decreases, making this issue worse. According to a study from the University of California Medical School, dehydration can increase mucus thickness by up to 30%, causing prolonged discomfort in the throat and lungs. These habits don't just cause physical discomfort, they affect your quality of life. Think about waking up tired because mucus disrupted your sleep, or feeling hesitant to talk with friends due to a clogged throat. A neighbor of mine, Evelyn, 68, once shared that she felt exhausted because mucus kept her from sleeping well. "I just wanted to start my day normally, but this mucus wore me out," she said. Experiences like these can make you feel out of control, as if your body's working against you. You can change this with simple habits. First, eat dinner early, at least 3 to 4 hours before bed, and choose easy-to-digest foods like oatmeal, vegetable soup, or steamed fish. Avoid trigger foods like fried, spicy dishes, or dairy if you're sensitive, as dairy can increase mucus for some. Second, drink 8 to 10 glasses of water daily, preferably warm, to thin mucus. A handy tip is to keep a water bottle by your bed to sip before sleep and after waking. Third, Try a gentle 10 to 15-minute walk after dinner to aid digestion and reduce mucus buildup. A study from the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating early and staying hydrated can reduce mucus symptoms by up to 50% in older adults. Evelyn changed her habits by eating dinner earlier and drinking water regularly. After 2 weeks, she noticed the mucus had significantly reduced and her sleep improved too. I feel lighter, like my body is thanking me, she shared. You can achieve the same. Just by adjusting your meal timing or adding a warm glass of water, you can start your day with comfort. If you've ever felt frustrated by persistent mucus, embarrassed by constant coughing during conversations, or worried that it's a sign of something serious, pause and listen. You're not alone and you're not broken. Millions of people in their 60s, 70s, or 80s quietly face this issue, but as we've explored today, there are specific reasons behind it, from post-nasal drip, silent acid reflux, dry air, medications, to lifestyle habits. More importantly, you can manage them with small but meaningful changes. Your body, after decades of being by your side, is now speaking in whispers instead of shouts. Mucus is its way of asking for a little more care. It could be setting up a humidifier in your bedroom, eating dinner earlier, or talking to your doctor about your medications. Every small step, whether drinking an extra glass of water or raising your headboard, is your way of telling your body, I hear you and I'll take care of you. These changes don't just help you breathe easier, they restore the confidence to enjoy precious moments, from chatting with grandkids to joining friends at gatherings. Start today with one small change. You deserve to wake up each morning feeling clear and full of energy. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share it with loved ones, and subscribe with notifications on to catch our next health tips. We also want to hear from you. Leave a comment sharing one thing you learned today or how you plan to apply it to your life. And if you have ideas to make our next video even more helpful, share them in a separate comment. Your feedback inspires us to create better content every day. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.